Hello everybody, my name is Timmy here, and today we have another video for you guys today, and today I want to talk about E3 and how all the new games are being shown off, the consoles, and just really everything about E3 that's really getting me excited, but mostly about the Xbox One and the PS4. Now the gameplay in the background here is the second part to that Hydro game that I used earlier on. I forgot which video it was, but this is the second part and I do pretty well, and this is where just it ends off. But the E3 video that I want to talk about today, I'm not really going to talk about much of the games and everything else that's being shown off, but mostly just the consoles. The consoles is what I really want to talk about for this video, and mostly just the Xbox One and the PS4. Now, the Xbox One and the PS4, they've been showing off both of them. They both had their conferences, I believe, Sunday night or Monday night. They had their earlier conferences there before the true show on the show floor. And they both showed off like their exclusives and just like their whole policies about things. And I gotta say, being an Xbox fanboy, if you want to call them, really, I have no preference towards either console. The Sony knocked it out of the park, to be honest. I mean, the Xbox One, it still has its problems with the Kinect being always on and listening, even though they say, oh, you could turn off the Kinect waiting for only one response, which I still think is just complete BS. Like, it's gonna be listening and everything. It's just, I don't like having the whole Kinect that's always on, the whole the policy that you have to have it on. It does an internet check every 24 hours, and there's this like new policy now that if you want to bring your console over to someone's house, you can only be online for an hour. Like, what is this? No, it's just, they have so many policies and everything that just make no sense for a console. Like, it just makes no sense. In PlayStation, they have none of these policies, and it just won them over. During the Sony conference on Monday night, I believe, I forgot what night it was. During the Sony conference, they were like, it can play used games, because the Xbox One can't. It can play used games, and the crowd just erupted in clapping and applause, and just everyone was so happy. They're like, yes! Like, the Xbox One, you can't. It's like this dumb thing with you have to like trade it between one person only once, but they have to be on your friends list for 30 days. It literally makes no sense at all, and it's honestly just the stupidest thing. And when the crowd erupted, I just knew, like, this is it. Like, Sony, they got the next generation in the bag. But mostly, like, the consoles itself, they're both very equal. Performance-wise, they're really just, like, they're pretty much the same thing. I mean, the PS4 does have, like, a faster RAM, in a way, like, faster memory, but, I mean, it's not really much. I mean, you could, like, upgrade the Sony PlayStation 4 hard drive, like, the hard drive in the console. You could upgrade it to a 1TB hard drive if you want, because it's a simple, like, it's really easy to switch, to be honest, but a lot of people say, like, oh, 500 gigabytes, that's enough for space, but mostly it's just like the whole console and like the whole like software in the console that just makes the PS4 just seem so much better. And it's just like the whole, like, it's region free, for example, so you could use a PlayStation 4 anywhere, and for the Xbox One you can only use it in certain countries. Like, Xbox support, someone asked a question, if I live in Norway, for example, and my friend in the UK sends me a game, can I play that game in Norway, or something like that? It was a question like that, and they're like, no, you can't, because you have to wait till like the Xbox One is released in that country. And it's completely just ridiculous, to be honest, because why should they have to do that for consoles? Like, you should just be able just to use the console anywhere, and that's what the PlayStation 4 can. The PlayStation 4 could be used anywhere, which is just, it's honestly just ridiculous, to be honest. Now, the one problem with the PlayStation 4 that people are having compared to like the PlayStation 3 is now you have to pay for PSN Live, which, I mean, I can understand people hate that. That was the one thing that PlayStation 3 had over Xbox, was we get free internet and free connectivity to online multiplayer and stuff. But it's good because remember, like, back in, I forgot when, the PlayStation like network went down for like around a month or so. That money that they're getting from PlayStation Live, it will be good. Like, they'll be able to like have the money to fix that, because it took a month to fix it when they had no like money actually to like fix it. So now they'll be able to fix it, like, if anything goes down, and it'll be better services, and really it's like $5 a month, which isn't too bad, and you're getting like free games. They said like you're getting like free games and everything, which is early access to betas, and it's just pretty cool. I mean, Xbox Live Gold for the Xbox One, you're gonna get 2 free permanent games per month starting in June now, and I think actually right now you can get like Halo 3 and Fable 2 or Fable 3 on Xbox right now, which that's pretty cool. A bunch of other things like, yeah, you have a DVR and the Xbox One and everything. Really, I mean, if I want to watch TV, I'll watch TV. TV's dead anyways to me, so I mean, I really have no opinion to watching TV, so it doesn't really bother me. But mostly the one thing that the Xbox One has over, say, the PSN for me, not PSN, the PS4 for me, is the exclusives. The Xbox One has so many exclusives that I want, but I cannot justify paying so much more for the console. Speaking of which, the console, the Xbox One, because it comes with the Kinect, is $100 more, $500 compared to the PlayStation 4, which is only $400, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm not paying that much more. So that's really it. That's what my thoughts are on the consoles. To be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I believe EA said they're still gonna be publishing games for the 360 until 2017. I know Call of Duty Ghosts is gonna come out on the 360 too. So I mean, I'll probably just keep my 360 until like it just dies out, and then maybe I'll pick up a PS4. Or, you know, maybe if Microsoft wants to be nice and release like a true gamers console, but without any of this BS for like the Xbox One Pro or whatever you want to call it, with no Kinect, and just make a real true gamers console like the 360 is, I'll like that. I don't mind. But seriously, it's just like the one thing that's keeping me back from buying a PS4 right now is the exclusives. And the Xbox One, the exclusives are great, but I'm not going to justify paying on another $100 for the price. And that's what a lot of people are doing. I believe Dark Souls 2, I think that's a new game coming out that was released at E3, has more pre-orders than the Xbox One on Amazon. Saying something, don't you think? I mean, I don't know. I can't really just wrap my head around how stupid Microsoft is. Like, you had the best console out there for gaming, and you just lost it now. But that's just pretty much my opinion, guys, on the whole Xbox One versus PlayStation 4 debacle at E3. And yeah, that's about it. The gameplay's wrapping up here. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you really enjoyed, and until then, I will see you all next time.